Hi everyone, parity is the word at the Memorial Cup as for the first time all the teams are tied with 1-1 records since the current format, the current 4-team format that is, was adopted back in 1983. Let's look at last night's action between Edmonton and the defending champions from St. John. This contest did not begin well for the Oil Kings. First period puck went into the corner where Zach Phillips got it, fired it at the net. 1-0 Sea Dogs, a horrible goal allowed by Flames draft pick Laurent Brossoit. But the Oil Kings tied it up shortly afterwards on a power play clean face-off win. Point shot by Mark Pesic was tipped in front by Christian's Pels. Have another look. That's a neat deflection, and it made the score 1-1. Now, the Sea Dogs regained the lead in the second period. Jonathan Huberdeau, the captain of the Sea Dogs, was sent in alone. Great deke by last year's Memorial Cup MVP. 2-1 for St. John at that point, just over 4 minutes left in the middle frame. Sea Dogs on the move, puck centered, and it went in off of Dana Gauthier. That made it 3-1 St. John. The Oil Kings battled back to cut the deficit back to within one. Stéphane Legault snuck behind the Sea Dog defense and tucked the puck home. Great hands by Legault in front, and they trailed 3-2 after 40 minutes. Late in the third, same score. The Sea Dogs just would not allow the tying goal and put the game away here with the goal by Phillips. His second of the game. He was left all alone in front. 4-2 at that point. The Sea Dogs scored once more to make the final 5-2. Edmonton is playing their final game of the round robin tonight against London. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals was played last night in New Jersey in Stanley Cup playoff action, and the Hudson River Series now has a little more fire to it after Monday's affair. The key for the Devils was to get to New York netminder Henrik Lundqvist. He shut them out in both Games 1 and Game 3. Devils buzzing early, but Lundqvist stopped the wraparound, and then this second chance, boy, he looked good early, didn't he? But Jersey was rewarded. Moments later, Bryce Salvador let a shot go, the former Hurricane. It changed direction after going off of Anton Strawman. It was 1-0 now for the home team. And they kept coming. Great speed through the neutral zone. Zach Parise to Travis Zajac, and it was now 2-0 Devils after the first on Zajak's sixth of the playoffs. Second period, Martin Brodeur solid as usual. Rangers winger Marian Gaborik shoots, and a great stop by Brodeur. Then off the faceoff, Ilya Kovalchuk with the slap shot, saved by Lundqvist. But Parise put in the rebound. Take another look. Parise in front, buried the rebound. Devils up 3-0 now. Tempers flared later as Mike Rupp with the big check on Peter Harold behind the Devils net after the whistle was blown. Rupp gave Brodeur a punch in the face as well. Rupp with the big hit, and then roughing up Brodeur to set the tone for Game 5 in Madison Square Garden as coaches John Tortorella and Peter DeBoer began yelling at each other, saying unpleasant things, no doubt. This series is really starting to heat up. The Devils come back in Game 4 in convincing fashion, putting 3 past Lundqvist to even the series at 2 games apiece. In the Western Conference Final, the LA Kings get another chance to eliminate Phoenix tonight. The Kings have lost just 2 games this entire postseason, and both have been on home ice. So the Kings return to the road where they are unbeaten. It's the Kings and Coyotes from Glendale, Arizona. Game time is 7 o'clock. LA is 10-8 all time when having the chance to eliminate an opponent. Well, 5 Stanley Cup rings once belonging to Oilers owner Peter Pocklington are back up for auction, facing lawsuits and bankruptcy. Back in 2008, the former Oilers owner first put the rings up for auction. Then Pocklington collected a reported $250,000. It was never made public who bought the rings, but in 21 days, they will be sold again, this time online. The sale is stirring as much controversy as Pocklington himself. I don't think they're worth any more. I think the seller's going to be disappointed.
Pocklington always is a name people will forever remember in hockey.
You love him or you hate him.
Straight ahead, coming up next, we're going to tell you why a trip to the International Space Station is going to be a historic one.